Right, we're on day 2 of Second Chances. So, what's the status update?
It's going pretty well. People here are pretty nice, and I'm snapping in my social.
Period. So, season 2 was obviously a long time ago. Like, what did you make of your experience there that you think you want to do similarly or change to now?
Mhm. So definitely my biggest thing was I wasn't talking enough with people in my season. Like I kind of stick to like Matt, Walker, and HJ and just talk to them like primarily. But right now I'm gonna really focus on building relationships with like literally everybody in the cast. So by doing that, like it ensures my safety and it like lowers my chance of being nominated. And especially because like this first week is like public noms in a sense where like everybody like submits their votes for nominations. It's really important that like I'm good with everybody. So I'm really focusing this time on like making sure that I'm like friends with literally everybody in the house, which is kind of hard because like with Tanner and like some other people in the house, I kind of have like pre-game connections that aren't very good. Like I literally fought Tanner like it was a huge fan VC before, so I'm gonna try my best to like be good with everybody, but I don't know how well it's gonna work. But yeah, I'll just go from there, I guess.
All right. So you were one of the season 2 people, and the other ones are Rami and Walker, I believe. So immediately from the jump, what did you make of seeing them since you've played with them before?
So Rami was weird because he he voted me out last time and we barely even talked. And like now when I'm talking to him, I don't think he really trusts me. Like he's very private with how he speaks to me. And he's not very like willing to like share game info. So I don't think we're gonna like work that well closely together. Walker, like I'm completely fine with because after season 2, we like were really close allies in Alex's org, so that should be good. But with Rami, like I don't know how it's gonna go.
All right, cool. Um, so do you think being one of the more active members in BBD on this cast will come as a benefit or a detriment?
Probably negative, just because like I do fight a lot in the viewer lounge, so I'm sure that they have like a very somewhat bad perception of me as a person because like I am always fighting. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of like present myself as like this nice person that everybody can trust, and I'm just so loving and kind and all this next stuff. Because I know for a fact like. Let me look this cast real quick. I know Q probably does not like me. Keegan, I literally okay, yeah, this is like crazy. Okay, so Keegan I literally had a terrible fight with and Skinny Brother when I played, and like I called him like the worst names. Like we had like a terrible fight, and apparently he doesn't remember that. So that combined with like the people that see me in VL like fighting all the time is gonna be very bad because I'm like known here probably as like the person who fights. So I really have to try and like mitigate that kind of like view of me as a person of drama and kind of present myself as more of a nice person so I can get like allies. But I'm not sure if like the people that like have seen my fights will ever fully trust me, which kind of sucks, but I'll work with it for now.
All right, sounds good. So, what are you thinking of this whole time travel theme?
I think it's a skinny theme. I think it's really cool because like BBD has had some like really good twists. Like I think it's really cool that we're gonna get to like go back and actually play them myself because like there were some twists I wanted to play that I couldn't play obviously. Like for example, Execution Line. I really want to play that, and also the one from season 4 was like the casino secret room whatever thing. Like there's some twists for sure that I want to play that were really cool. So it's like awesome for me in that like I can play these like cool twists, and then also it's probably cool for the specs because like it's a throwback in a sense, right? So I think it's a really good twist.
True. So this week specifically, we're doing kind of a mashup of the first few weeks of BBD2. So you've played that type of format before. So what are you making of it?
Okay, so far, it's going well. Like what I noticed in BBD two, was so the first 2 weeks I wasn't like terribly positioned. Like I had like number 9 on the power rankings for the first week. So I like was pretty like I could like I was kind of like in the house. I was like pretty well positioned in the house for the first week. And so what I noticed there was that like for the public votes, it's always a house thing. Like nobody just does their own thing. Usually, the house will always agree on like people to vote, and that's how it's going to play out. So what I've noticed so far is that that person seems to be Rami. That's like their vote they're deciding on, but I don't know who the second person is going to be. So what that either means that the house is like indecisive, or I'm going to go up, because I know that like if you're the one that's going to go up, the house isn't going to tell you, obviously, right? So because I'm left in the dark right now for the second vote, I'm kind of worried because in my last season, like some people were surprised to go up like a moon. So if that happens to me this time, that's gonna suck. But so far, I don't think it's going to be.
Awesome. Well, is there so you said you are thinking of Rami and you're not sure of the other person yet for who you want to nominate?
Ideas, but I'm not like set on anybody right now.
Right, fair enough. So, what do you think your like goals for this season are? Like, what do you want to prove and accomplish?
Mhm. Okay, so my first thing is definitely to make mid jury minimum. So it's an 18-person season. So maybe the jury is gonna be like, okay, I think it's gonna be 13, but also at the same time, like you guys do smaller juries, so it could be 11. So it could be final 11 too, because usually it's final 9, right? So yeah, it could be final like 11 as well. So either way, whatever it is, my goal is to make mid jury, so like final 7 onwards, because like I can do that. Like I have the ability myself to do that. So I just want to kind of like pull that out. Then secondly, I mean, I want to win, right? Like I want to be a BBD winner because I've came here, I've waited for months, actually a year. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna win. That's just that.
Right, period then. So, I think that's all my questions, but anything else you want to discuss?
Yeah. So I know that like I got 15th, and you guys see me as this terrible flop, but I'm here to say I'm not. I'm gonna prove that to all you guys. And when I get my first place, you'll see. That's just that.
And all right, thanks, Joshua.
Thank you.